What's going on, everybody? Welcome to tonight's live stream. Nothing is going to plan at this very moment, but I'm here. We are almost ready to start streaming. Just everything seems to have disconnected all of a sudden. And I am doing my best to fix it. We can at least get this light on. That is going to help something. Let's get in here and here. So tonight's going to be a continuation of last night's stream, which we are welding some EVO 7 catch cans. Just grabbing the chat from the stream. It's going to have a delay. Must be an internet problem, maybe. I was just about to start streaming. It's going to be a continuation of last night's stream. I can't listen to myself 3 times over. Here we go. Just about to start streaming, and then my little stream hub, I have like a little hub that's got all the cameras plugged into it, disconnected, and I've probably lost all of my camera settings. So that's awesome. And on top of that, my 3D printer disconnected and my laser's having issues. Just like all going on all at once. But we can push all the buttons manually and get the stream on, get the lights on, get the welder on. Okay, cool, here we are, we're here. Let's do a welcome to the stream. Make sure that chat's working. That's working. The chat box isn't working. Let me just dip out for a second and try and fix that. Okay, let's take 2 on that. We are welding some EVO catch cans. If the chat box doesn't work, it just doesn't work tonight. There's nothing I can do about it at this point in the evening. It doesn't work, but I can see the chat. That's fine. All right, let's get into it. We might just have to readjust that welding camera. Everything else I think we can deal with. If I turn off that chat window, I think it turns off everything. Yeah, okay. We'll leave it on because it might wreck tomorrow's stream. Alright, gloves on, sleeves on. Get these chill blocks over here. Today has been a monster day for me. Yesterday I picked up and dropped off all the powder coat. So basically just cycled last fortnight's products with this fortnight's products, and it's always a huge day when I get powder coat back because there's a sense of urgency. There certainly feels like there's a sense of urgency, and there is urgency to package and get the products out the door. And on today's lot, I think there's 22 outstanding products of 30 something that came back from powder coat, and it's just a lot of pressure and a lot of work. It's awesome, and I appreciate every single person who's made a purchase, but it's pretty full on. So I haven't even sat at the welding table today. As far as the whole day goes, I haven't sat at all. It's just been an absolute monster of a day. Okay, so Evo 7 catch cans. Last night we started welding 3 of these guys. We had a huge gap to fill in here, and I was supposed to grind these welds down today to weld over, but like I said, I was packaging all day and did not get 2 seconds to come down to the workshop and continue on with all this stuff. So we're just going to weld them out tonight. The bottom's out, so we've got the vertical welds up the sides and the bottoms to weld. First things first, we need to make sure we have 7 litres a minute coming out of our torch. Just a little bit over, good enough for me. So we've got a 2% serrated tungsten. We've balled this thing, we balled it last night, it's still good. Number 5 cup. The settings camera, let's put the in the ballpark. Gosh, so we're using our straight current tonight. Been enjoying these settings for the most part. So we're auto, pre-flow and post-flow, no pulse, Optima on the waveform, 90 Hertz and negative 35 on the AC balance. The max amps we're running with a foot pedal is 110. That's all the bits and pieces. Got 1.6mm filler rods here, 2mm 5005 aluminium on the tank. And we're just gonna get into it and cruise around these tanks. G'day, Chris. I assume that's updating up there, and not from last night. Not getting any of the updates on the stream. I need to reset it, but it will involve shutting the stream down. So we're not getting any updates on screen. Welcome, man. Hope you've had an awesome day. So same as last night, I'm just going to pump through and do the same welds on all 3 tanks while we're all set up for them. And I do have one here which is worse than the others, which I think is the next one I've got, which I'm going to weld him out first. And just get him out of the way. So I'm not looking forward to dealing with it, but we'll do it. G'day Daniel, welcome to the stream tonight. This morning for you. Hope you've had an awesome night or having an awesome morning. Does that welding camera look okay tonight? I don't have a live feed up at all. I'm not sure if I need to go back and reset the settings. Actually, I should just check regardless. Where? Just bear with me a second. I just have to jump into a welding screen. Looks like all the settings have saved, so no problems. Should be fine. Just go through and knock some of these high spots down while I see them. Okay, and tank number 3, let's get this same weld done. So this is the one, this has got to be, yeah, so this is the one here, which has this massive overhang here. I'm not sure why this panel didn't fit in. It's all from the same, like, it's all from the same shit. I'm not sure why it didn't fit. I chose to lip it under, which will still get a really nice weld down here. Ultimately, when this thing goes together, it will have the bracket cover this whole situation. But we'll be able to we've taken care of the top one. The top one had the same overhang and that welded up okay. The bottom one will be the same, but I just want to get it over and done with. So I'm gonna weld out this one first, I think. Or yeah, we'll whip around that bottom section first, I think. Get this vertical done. Getting through it and sanding an old toolbox. Cool. Like a fun little project. Yeah, I saw your message there, Daniel. I think at this point I'm just gonna have to say no. Just with the, I mean, I'm not gonna give you an excuse actually. Just for the time being, might revisit it at the end of next quarter. See how we go. This camera doesn't want to play ball with focus tonight. It is on autofocus. What the heck's going on there? I don't know why we aren't focusing here. If we go over there, go over here. This guy's just freaking out. Look at him. What's going on? What is going on with this guy? We'll turn off No. Autofocus. I don't know what is going on. There we go. There we go. We'll see how that goes for tonight. I don't know what is going on. It's like I pretty much hit start streaming, accepted everything, did the title, all that jazz, broadcast the stream, and then just everything electronic started freaking out. Which is why we don't have the chat working, we don't have alerts working. I don't know. There's gremlins lurking around in the shop here, maybe. I was supposed to have a 3D print running at the moment, and the printer won't communicate with the computer. And every time I have my laser running as well, and every time my laser is sort of moving, there's like a control panel on it. When the laser head is down by the control panel, it's making the USB circuit, which also has a 3D printer on it, reset or cycle through. So I think I need to ferrite the crap out of my laser as well. But it's just this afternoon, it's just been some crazy electrical gremlins. Alright, I might actually get a little bit of heat into this part before I tackle this little troublesome spot. Which I'll just cruise around and weld a few spots here. Can't seem to switch on my welding brain right now. Not doing too bad, but I just am not forward thinking at the minute. Not sure if I just heard thunder or not. Oh, there's just someone outside. Maybe that will answer why I'm having so many electrical gremlins this afternoon. I definitely have not looked at the weather to see if there's supposed to be a storm. That weld was quite nice. There was a bit of a tack, a large tack right here, which sort of shows up a little bit. But yeah, that was a nice weld. I'm like, I guess calling myself out on not paying attention has helped me to pay attention. Go through and weld this curve. Should be an okay angle. No storms on the radar. I didn't think there would be. I don't think that was thunder. I think it just sounded like it. Could be anything outside. All right, pretty happy with how that curved weld went. Just trying really hard not to get tongue-tied just then. Looks like it welded really nicely. It was a good angle. I can't remember how I normally weld those. But I'm just going to keep working around this one. I know that I should switch between tanks, but we'll probably just do that on the next two. I want to get this overhang done. So I'm going to go around the top until I get to here, and then maybe we'll tackle this back to this point up here. See how that goes. It definitely sounds like something's going on outside. It's so weird. Might just be a car. Actually, I have no idea. It sounds like thunder. This area here, I need to hook my camera screen up here. I have it over at my main desk, but I can't like one button push and see what's going on out the front. All right, not too bad. Again, right there, just going over a tack, but everything looks pretty good. Let's flip it up and do this little shitty spot. All right, that turned out way better than I thought it would. You almost, this weld along here, you almost wouldn't know there was a 3mm overhang, probably more than 3mm actually. You can certainly see a little bit of a slope on this this vertical seam, but that turned out great. That turned out really great. Obviously, I travelled super slow just to make sure it all sunk in, but really happy with that. Yeah, I bet you get a ton up there. We are very similar, very similar from time to time here for sure. Cooper Petey's a Sydney. Shouldn't affect me. Certainly is not something I can blame for my electrical gremlins tonight. That's really what I was looking for, a scapegoat for my for my gremlins. Should actually set this part aside now that I've done the trouble spot and let it cool down a bit before I come through this section. Did get a really nice weld on that little short bit there, quite happy with that, but I might just pop him aside until the next lot of tanks are at that same point, and try and figure out how we'll do these ones. Yeah, I've actually seen a couple of videos lately which are content creators in Florida. I mean, obviously it's a big old place, but I used to follow Elliot Hulse a lot, and he's been doing a bit of content with Jay Vincent, I think, which is just a fitness guy who has a way of training that I resonate with, and so I've been watching a little bit of Elliot Hulse, and another channel that I like to watch is Mindseed TV. They're a like a paranormal investigation type channel, and they did a just coincidentally, I guess, did a video in Florida as well. I mean, I know it's like it's just by association, like probably who cares, but Yeah, very nice tropical looking landscape up there. Which is actually my favourite thing about where I live. That's why we moved here from South Australia, is to get near this tropical little world that exists around here. All right, that was nice as well. Pretty happy with that curved weld again. I feel like it's something I used to have a problem with, but this seems to be a good angle for getting that done. Buzz around the top. Looks like there's a little bit of a gap along this one here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get another lot of these once in 100-year or once in 50-year floods again. Which what we've had 2 or 3 times. I've been here 6 years, I think now. We've had it twice. Oh well, I've had it twice, I think, in the areas I've been in. But yeah, they say the rain's just going to stick around more and more. Which I don't mind it. I don't mind if it's warm. Today was nice and warm. Winter time in Australia, yeah, I would count on it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, winter time. I think are we just 100% backwards or opposite? Probably not backwards. Opposite to you, Daniel. I'm pretty sure you're winter time when we're summertime. Just judging by Christmas movies. I'll swap over to the other tank now. Get the same amount of welding done on this guy. Fit up on everything, looks to be okay. We've lost the camera. We've lost one. I should just be able to restart this guy. Hopefully, it will need to be authorized. Did we lose any other cameras? I'll just check the settings camera. No, it's all good. Cool. I can hear the USB cycling. Usually it's the stream deck, like the buttons that I push for the stream, but I don't think the laser's still running. It should be finished by now. Yeah, it's not running. We should be good. Just that one, thank you, Chris. Yeah, for us it's more like Christmas at the beach. We I don't think we get snow at the best of times. Some parts of Australia do, but certainly not here. But yeah, absolutely. I think, I mean, it's just two different worlds, isn't it? It's just what I'm used to. There's flies and barbecues and hot. It really sounds like there's thunder going on outside. I don't know, no idea what's going on out there. I don't know if you can hear that at all, but it sounds exactly like thunder. Unless somebody's having like a dance party up in their mezzanine or something, maybe. Yeah, it's good. It's especially good watching the videos back and being able to see what was going on. I kind of wish. I mean, and I know it's all bullshit. Like you could definitely do away without all of this stuff. Let me jump over here. But sometimes it would just be really nice to have like a playback mode, especially if something feels a bit screwy. But like for me to be able to understand like what happened here, like it was only a 0.5 second world, so like why was the amperage high? But good to see, you know, like why was this 82 amps? I have no idea. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a playback, but do have that with the addition of filming the welding, which I highly recommend, even if you're doing it in your own, like just filming it for yourself. I highly recommend just pointing a camera at the welder where you can see yourself as well. It's a great tool, I think, for getting a bit of education on the difference. Like I at least, and you guys obviously do too, watch people weld. And it's very different to try and replicate that without watching it back on a screen. If that makes any sense at all, the short version is if you film yourself welding and watch it back, there's definitely education to be had. 300,000 acre cattle property. A ranch in Montana, yeah, awesome. Awesome. That looks pretty good. So what do we need to do? We need to get these little snout sections done. Oh, Nelly. So get down to this seam here on both of these two, and then we'll be caught up to that first one. Looks like we're doing really well for time. Yeah, definitely worth the camera trick. The filming yourself welding it. Like, obviously you don't need to broadcast it, but it's 100% worth it for the self education. I reckon I made the biggest gains in welding in all my fabrication actually when I started filming myself, and then more so doing it live with you guys. It's really made me improve and make those critiques in real time. 100% worth it. 100% worth it. Yeah, all the time, man. Like, don't never sacrifice your sleep for this stream. I really appreciate you coming along. It's a joy every time, but sleep's more important. Sleep is always more important. But have fun building your toolbox. And yeah, I'll respond to your message. And we'll chat about it off here. I don't like to do that sort of conversation publicly. I don't think there's a need for it. But I'll talk to you through Messenger, absolutely. But yeah, good luck doing your refurb on your toolbox. I like how the chat bot is going absolutely crazy tonight, but the chat box on the website on the stream isn't working. They're obviously not related, but I think the other night it wasn't working, and yeah, it's such a pain in the butt. I've actually started paying a subscription to try and make all this shit run a bit smoother. And it still doesn't. I don't know what I pay the money for. Welded this one. I totally, until I got down here, I did not realise that I had not welded that big flat section yet. That was really fun. That was a really nice little downhill angle, slightly downhill. But that's the weld we're going for on the other one. We have to come back and weld the flat section on this one. I don't know how I overlooked that. But this guy is a reasonable temperature now. Alright. Again, it goes down there really nicely. Looks pretty good. There was a little bit of a overhang, so the weld bead sort of wraps around. I sort of followed the seam line as it went down there. It's noticeable on this angle. You can see it lifting as it gets down to the bottom there. The lighting's not really good to see that, but it does look good. I think that makes this can completely welded, which is awesome. Where are we going? We're going to this guy now. And the flat section is done, so this one just needs this little snouty section finished off. and we'll just pop this join down here. It's just a little bit of a gap along this little angle section. Nothing major, but easy to take care of now. Let's prop that back up because I did enjoy going downhill on that one before. Absolutely fantastic, cruising down there. If the camera, is the camera going to come? Yes. Looks really good going down there, a little bit high. I think that's where the seam ties in, yeah. But really nice, buzzed around there, nice. That should be finished as well, which it is. Apart from redoing those filter basket welds, obviously, but we just got this top section to do on this one. I think the rest of it's done, yeah. And I think we've done it. That was pretty nice as well. These cameras are a bit slow. Hello. We got them all done. We absolutely smashed it tonight. So I just need to get in there and flap and linish those guys and then re-weld them. I'll probably just weld them up on a pole setting. I'll try and do those on stream just so we can see the whole process. I haven't actually got anything prepared for tomorrow's stream. I do have some stuff cut that I need to clean up and prep, but yeah, it's just a monster couple of days with all the powder coat packaging, and I won't try and figure out how to move the whole stream situation upstairs to package live. And I don't think it'll be all that interesting. So yeah, so we'll get, I got some R33 tanks cut. My CNC machine is out of commission at the moment. I'm actually doing some, not quite upgrades, but some quality of life improvements. I've just been 3D printing a bunch of covers and redoing some of the cabling. I've been getting a little bit of interference, so separating some cables and stuff. But the parts that I need to finish that off were supposed to arrive today, and 1 out of 4 arrived today, so I'm not going to get that done to get more parts ready. So we should be good for Tuesday. We'll definitely be good for tomorrow. It all will work out in the long run. This is just padding while I'm thinking out loud. So we got these 4 EVO 7 catch cans welded. We had a major issue with the filter baskets being cut on the wrong line. It's quite bright on that angle. And yeah, they've actually welded out really nicely, apart from those filter baskets, of course, but we'll clean those. That's going to do it for tonight's stream. I know we were trying to go to 7:30 and we are way 7 o'clock, sorry, and we're way early. But I'm going to take that extra 15 minutes to try and get my 3D printer working again, and then have an early night, go home, have dinner. Chris, thank you so much for jumping into the chat. I really appreciate it. It truly means the world. Daniel, thank you so much for stopping by. I say it all the time, but I know the time difference sucks, and I really appreciate that you make that effort. It's really commendable. I really appreciate that. I hope you both have an awesome day / night. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I have made some headway on the Facebook group, and I am going to try and get that active over the weekend. So I'll probably revisit that with you guys on Tuesday at this point. What else is going on? Anybody else who stopped into the stream tonight? We did get Facebook working again, which is excellent. I don't even know. I need a script for signing out of these streams. Anyone who was here tonight, you guys bloody rock. I really appreciate anybody who takes the time to stop in and see what we've got going on here. YouTube, if you guys are here after the video is live and you're watching the live stream, if you've made it to the end, I know a lot of people scrub through to the end, but if you're here now listening to me, hit the like button. That helps. Leave a comment if you want to ask a question or give a comment, a statement, a complaint, some advice. I'm down for all of it. And if you're new and you like what's going on, subscribe. The subscriptions are really helping us out at the moment, trying to grow this stream. And the subscriptions is something that YouTube cares about. So I really appreciate if you hit that button. It makes a big difference to us growing this stream. And that's it. Have a great night, everybody. I will see you tomorrow for another welding stream. Take it easy until then, and I'll catch you later.